Hello guys. Welcome to another edition of our YouTube podcast, Sport In and Out. So basically today we are going to be talking about the FA Cup, and a lot of people have been messaging us on social media telling us that are we not going to talk about the FA Cup, and is it because of your team lost, that's why you don't want to. Nah, that it's far from that. So I'm going to be giving you a lowdown of all what happened in the FA Cup. So I'll be telling you, starting from the results of the FA Cup. I don't like saying this. So Aston Villa took on Cardiff City. Aston Villa, obviously a Premier League team, were playing a Premiership team. They defeated them 2 goals to 0. Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton Wanderers went on to penalties, where Bournemouth went on with a 5-4 advantage to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Crystal Palace defeated Millwall 3 goals to 1. Manchester United versus Fulham ended 1-1, fortunately, and thinking that wow, we still have a chance, and uh, then Fulham now defeated Manchester United on penalties. Wow, that game was really tough for me to say. Manchester City defeated Plymouth that took out Liverpool the last time. Manchester City took them out now, 3 goals to 1. Brighton defeated Newcastle 2 goals to 1. Uh, Nottingham Forest and Ipswich, they had a 1-1 draw, but the game was also decided on penalties, where uh, Nottingham Forest uh, defeated Ipswich because of their goalkeeper that saved the last penalty against Ipswich. So what do you think about the games, Manchester United versus Fulham in particular?
So Manchester United versus Fulham, we'll be focusing on that today. So first of all, I applaud the goal scorer for Fulham. That's Calvin Bassey, one of our very own Nigerian footballer. We know Calvin Bassey to be a very amazing player. So he showed his class in that fixture. But I'll be focusing more on the Manchester United side. So I believe, yeah, the Manchester United players played well, but I think the way they played wasn't good enough, because I felt the strikers, that's Sexy, Oiland, I felt they missed a lot of chances,
Yeah.
and they could have scored at least a goal more. So actually, we weren't trailing. We were trailing before they go from the best player in Manchester United right now. That's Bruno Fernandes. So what do you think about it?
Yes, people have been calling me. Let me just put that into just put that into the
On the record,
on the record that people have been. My phone has been buzzing right from the day that the match was played, and up until now I'm still getting calls. So the game was a good game. Chances were missed by our strikers. Hoyland had only nine touches in the box, and that for a striker, that's not really good. And Chidobe Martins also missed a couple of
but he
free
had
a few
a ball
opportunities.
that hits the back.
Yeah, he had the ball that hit the back, but there were some touches, there were some light touches, and some different. Is it, we will say that he's not good a finisher, or he's not experienced?
I would say he's not good as a finisher, because we saw what he did in the under 21 for Manchester United. We see him playing very well. I just believe probably it's his age. He needs to actually play very, like, step up in the like. I think the age is part of the factor in him finishing, because, and I think being, when you start for a big club like Manchester United, you would definitely have that. They will have that expectation about you,
Yeah.
and they want you to actually play better.
Yeah, just like the Ahmad expectation, the
The
Garnacho,
Kobe
the
Mino.
Kobe Mino expectation. They have already set a standard. Rashford, people that came from the academy, McTominay, they came from the academy and they
They played very
became
well.
prolific strikers. But now we're having Chidobe Martins. Is that the level Manchester United should be? I really love the guy. I love the guy. He came from Arsenal's youth academy to Manchester United, and he has been contributing in the other department, the
We
other
also had
level.
Dogo Heaven actually starting.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about his performance?
Yeah, like I can always say, Dogu is a good player. Should I say maybe probably is one of the best players at Manchester United right now. Aside Bruno Fernandes, so there's nothing to fault in Dogu. There's nothing to fault. So I think the draws were done.
The draws was done last night after the game between Brighton and
No, it was done on Sunday immediately after the games.
So we have 8 teams that qualified to the quarterfinals, and we have Fulham, Preston North End, Bournemouth, Brighton, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Manchester City, and Nottingham Forest. So this is the fixtures. This is the way they are going to play the quarterfinals. That's the road to Wembley. So we have Fulham will be taking on Crystal Palace. Preston North End will be taking on Aston Villa. Bournemouth will be taking on Manchester City. Very big game, a game to watch. And we have the last game is Brighton, Nottingham Forest. So what do you?
Yeah, from what I took from the games that are the head to head, I got out of it that I believe some teams have a very good advantage of qualifying. Like Aston Villa has a great chance of moving a step further to their chances of playing at Wembley. I actually saw a game between Bournemouth versus Man City, and Man City's present form now. They are looking for a trophy this season. So I will say in the Niger terms, I pity who is going to play against them in each round because they are looking for a trophy.
For me, because for the sake of Manchester City, I see them playing the finals. Probably we should be having a Manchester City Aston Villa finals.
Or a Manchester City
Manchester
Nottingham
City,
Forest
Nottingham
finals.
Forest finals. That's in case that's if they are not put head to head together in the semi-finals. Every man takes it all in the FA Cup,
Yeah.
and it's going to be an exceptional one. But leaving that, now that some of the big teams are out of the FA Cup, do you think they would have the coverage,
The
the
viewership.
viewership that they had before? Manchester United out, Arsenal out,
Chelsea
out,
Liverpool
out. What do you think about the FA Cup?
Yeah, the FA Cup is I'm very sure they didn't predict this
Yeah.
from start. It's a competition that they always like to put the big teams to stay to the end.
Yeah.
That's coming from previous seasons where we've seen Manchester United and Manchester City getting into finals back to back, and Manchester City winning one and Manchester United winning the other. They always want to set it up like that, but it went another turn this time where the big teams decided to start losing and
But to be honest, for me, they will actually lose viewership because a lot of people are supporting other clubs, like, and you see whereby it was remaining Manchester United and Manchester City in the game. you see that some Chelsea fans actually watched the game because they wanted to see Manchester United lose. And we also see when Chelsea is playing, we also see Manchester United fans want to see Chelsea lose, want to see Liverpool lose. But right now,
there's
nothing to watch. Well, everybody is like, Manchester City is going to actually edge it in this because they are playing. It's just like how Chelsea is playing in the Europa Conference League, where they were playing with the likes, the like array of teams that are not to their standard. I won't say any team is not anybody's standard, but I'll just say that.
No, you can actually say they are not. Chelsea are not playing the standard of their football. Just like how Manchester United will not be playing in Europe. In Europe, if next season, if we don't eventually win the Europa League, and that's really a tall ask. And let's note that if we are going to win the Europa, we are going straight to the Champions League. So let's beat all the 15th position and win the Europa and get to the Champions League. That's what will make me happy for Ruben Amorim.
For me, Manchester United isn't doing very well, and I just hope, because we're always saying this every day, I hope Ruben Amorim works on the squad next season.
Yes, he's always giving us this stories of next season is going to be better. He's selling all the players, and when he will become a magician and bring new players, and the new players will begin to play fantastic football for Manchester United. If that will happen, so be it. So
that ends our conversation on the FA Cup, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll be giving you more content. Please like, share, and subscribe.